Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing very, very well. We are live. It is time for the DSL F1 Championship, or DSL Racing League F1 Championship round 7 at Canada. Hope everyone's doing very, very well. Hope everyone's had a great day and you're all feeling very, very warm after a very, very cold January day, nearly the end of the month, which means it's nearly payday, guys. So welcome to the stream. As I say, we are coming to you live from Canada, from the Gilles Villeneuve circuit. It's a great little circuit, 4.361 kilometers long, 2.7 miles for those who work in the real systems. The Canadian Grand Prix was first held at the Gilles Villeneuve in 1978. Just for anybody who likes a few statistics, I'll read a few off of Wikipedia. The current lap record is held by Valtteri Bottas, a 1:13.078, which will be interesting, as we will surely go a lot faster than that tonight. It should be good. Should be interesting, guys. Currently, as it stands, how are we doing, Andy? Sorry, I'm just sorting all my screens out while I'm talking, trying to get myself a little bit organised. Let's take you through the current championship for the DSL League, and hopefully we don't lose no connection or anything like that. We're just waiting for the last few stragglers to join the lobby, as always. So, as it stands, hey James, how you doing? Where are we? Sorry, I've just lost my screen. So the Drivers' Championship, as it stands, after round 6, we have James Mason leading the way with 42 points. A couple of consistent drives from James in the past few weeks has meant that he is right up the top of the table now. He has actually got a 9-point lead on Abzi in second place with 33 points. Third place is Snacks with 30 points. Fourth place is Exotic Plains, the reserve driver, now with 29 points. Ryan Wooten up in fifth place, again a reserve driver with 20 points. DSL Senna, bit disappointed after last week, I'm sure. A bit disappointed after last week. Felt he was going to win the race and get a good result last week, and ended up a little bit more down the field. He's in sixth place with 19 points. Seventh place is Dick Van Dien with 18 points. Mitchie 16 points, 8th place. AJ in 9th place, 16 points. Joe Reed 10th place in 16 points. Risky Andy with 11 is 11th with 15 points. Ryan M 14 points, 12th. UK Ian 12 points, 13th place. 14th place Hanson 9 points. 15th place Silver Hedgehog reserve driver 7 points. Storm Twister reserve driver 6 points. 17th Lager 2010 reserve driver 6 points. 18th Sir Smoke 6 points. 19th Reading 5 points. 20th Wilco reserve driver 4 points. Fatal Shot back this week, or I believe with 4 points. Doc Strange 3 points. Sterling 3 points. VXR 2 points. Turbo 0. AFC Dragon 0. Fudge 0 points, and Draft Guy 0 points. It's going to be an interesting evening, guys. Lots to play for. Can James Mason continue his fantastic run, or will it be someone else on the front of the podium? I'm sure there'll be a few people wanting to get their names back up to the top of the table. The Constructors' Championship. Let's tell you what the Constructors' Championship look like. And believe it or not, it is Red Bull sitting at the top of the Constructors, 78 points. P2 is Ferrari with 58 points. P3, McLaren with 52 points. P4, 45 points is the AlphaTauri. P5 is the Haas with 27 points. P6 again. Sorry, it's the Alpine was P4. P6 is the AlphaTauri, I think, or is that the Alpine? I can never tell, the logo so small. No, P6 is AlphaTauri. P7 is the Aston Martin, 26 points. P8, Alfa Romeo, 16 points. P9 is the Mercedes with 8 points. And P10 is the Williams with 6 points. So there is your Constructors' Championship as it stands. Silver Hedgehog, sorry, I've just seen your message. How you doing? David Haddo, how you doing? Hope you're well, buddy. Appreciate it. We are... I think it's about this time usually, to be honest with you, mate. I can't honestly remember, if I'm totally being honest with you. No, we haven't got Canada in our league. I don't think. I can't even remember. I can't remember, buddy. There's I'd have to have a look. But yeah, as I say, we are in Canada at the Gilles Villeneuve circuit. Gilles Villeneuve circuit has 13 bends. I don't know how many to the left and how many to the right. Again, as I say every week, I'm not crofty and I haven't got all the stats in front of me. I could try and find them, but I'm not that great. As you so we'll talk you around the lap as we come to the first. As we come to the first qualifying session, we will talk you around the track. Yeah, we played six-a-side last night. Very nice. Very, very nice. LEF169. Thank you for the follow on the DSL Twitch page. Jamie Shipley, how you doing? Zeke, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, guys, as well. Hope you're having a great day. It is a very cold day today. It's hopefully going to be a very clean race today. We've had a few races in the past few weeks. I've had a few safety car incidences, and hopefully that will be sorted today. We've got a very tricky long. You got the straight, the long straight down towards the tight left hander into the tricky turn 2 bend, and then round into a really round into a tricky right left hander, left right hander, and then around down to the tight hairpin. It's going to be a good race. I feel it in. I can feel it in my bones. I can see it today. Hey Snacks, how you doing, buddy? Good luck to all the drivers tonight, as always. Enjoy the race, keep it clean, and let's get racing. I think we are just waiting for one more driver to appear in the lobby. How we doing at Lager Gaming? Hope you're well. Andy, how you doing? Hope you're all doing very, very good, guys. Hopefully we're in for some good racing. Some very, very good racing, and we can... I'm not sure who we're waiting for right now. Hopefully we can have a dry race as well. Getting a little bit of a driver banter in the chat. If you're in the chat, welcome. Don't forget to say hello. And let us know where you're watching from. And if you're new to the chat, welcome. You're going to finish me a cup of tea. Jamie, I hope you were doing well, buddy. Looking forward to getting back in the cold. I'm sure you can't wait, mate, to be honest with you. I'm sure you can't wait. We're in a different setup tonight of how I had it last week. Delayed start, waiting for one driver. Oh, there's always one. He ain't out running again, is he? He's not out running again. It's always one. It's always one XD. I'm watching from my rig. How we doing, buddy? All right, Ben. How you doing, buddy? I'm watching from my rig as well. I'll be commentating from my rig. I'll pretend I'm racing when I use my pedals while you guys are all going round. I got my steering wheel as well. I can pretend I'm just practicing my turns. When do you get back, Jamie? What date are you getting back? It's all good. Yeah, I can sit here and just pretend I can get myself comfortable in a minute once everyone gets sorted. And I know I haven't got to get up again. Take me slippers off and just sit here and chill out and watch some good racing. And give you some good commentary, hopefully. That's the plan. A lobby. Can I invite one kidney Jim in? What's that for? What am I inviting him in for? I can't invite him in. There we go. Oh man, it is cool. I am very happy with it, mate. Very, very happy. Am I still spectating? Just make sure. So we've got another new person on the grid tonight. One Kidney Jim is joining the grid. Good luck, buddy. Enjoy it. Enjoy the race, guys. Have a great race. And good luck to everybody. So we are going to bring you 3 qualifying rounds now. No, it's the reason it's like it is because I run a widescreen, so it goes like cinema style on the stream. Unfortunately, it's not intentional. If I did it, if I made it full screen, it distorts the picture. So I have to leave it widescreen because the screen that I stream on or do my gaming on is a wider screen, unfortunately. So it's a little bit. It can be a pain. I don't do it intentionally. It's to give you a cinema effect. If you're watching on a big TV, it looks like you're in a cinema. Patrick, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. James Mason, how are we doing? Good luck. Leader of the championship. Booted already. So, as I said, guys, welcome to the race. We are live at Canada. We have only 19 starters on the grid as it stands at the moment. I've got the controller set up. Won't be the championship for long. Well, take it while it comes. I reckon we have got some McLarens out on the track already. So let's jump on board with them McLarens. UK in as always, first one out on the track. So let's stay on board with UK Ian and give you a rundown. Of this wonderful track. It's a bit like a street circuit, this Canadian track, but a lot wider than a lot of street circuits. So there is opportunity to overtake people, but it can be rather tricky to overtake. As we UK in and IRL Snacks out on the grid, out on the track, should I say. IRL Snacks doing his usual out on hard tyres. We'll get the telemetry up, actually. I just realised. Get the telemetry details up for everybody. Track map as well, because we can see who's out on track. And we go from there. So as I say, Snacks out on track first, coming into the last chicane. He will do what Snacks usually does, is he usually does a flying lap on the hard tyres, doesn't use any ERS, and then walls them tyres right up, and then it goes for a flying lap on the hards. Always one of the people always one of the people that is up the top of the So as I say, IRL Snacks doing his first flying lap of the race. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit in my headphones. It is extremely loud for some reason. We've got a couple of others out on hard tyres, Fatal Shot being another one. We've got a couple of medium tyre runners as well doing out laps. We'll get a benchmark from IRL Snacks on the hard tyres and see where he puts himself, and get as he comes across the line and does a 1:13.838, a very respectable first lap. But as I said, now you will see him do another flying lap. This flying lap will be where he goes and uses the ERS, as he's got that warmth in them tyres. So expect to see him go another second or so faster and put himself across the up into Q1, not using many soft tyres. It's quite a good tactic if anyone has never used it before. Into the tricky right left hander down towards the second hairpin on the track. There is two DRS zones in on this circuit, for anybody who doesn't know. We're just approaching the second one of the two as he comes down towards the last turn 12 and 13. The quick right left-hander. Mind that exit and don't hit that wall. And Snacks comes across the line. A very clean lap there. And the 1:12.006. Remember, the track does bed in and gets faster as the session moves on. Doc Strange has done a very decent 1:12.895 on a set of soft tyres. Senna on the mediums has done a 1:13.520. James Mason's just crept up there as well on a 1:12.987. And then we've got Silver Hedgehog also. He's just come into the pits. So we've got an outlap for Smokes. He's just about to do a first flying lap in the Mercedes. A team that could do with some points this weekend or today. So let's keep an eye on where Sir Smokes puts himself on his first flying lap. We will lose five people at the end of the race, or the end of this session. So you want to get your laps in early. forgot to get the print out of the track map for myself. So I might have to do that. Your P1 didn't last long. Good first lap though. While we're talking, old Senna has just put in a 112 treble 4. So he has done a very similar tactic to what Snacks has done. As so Smokes jumps across the sausage curb and puts in probably an abandoned lap as one kidney Jim comes across the line on a 1:15 standing in driver this week. So we've got Absy out on track for his first out lap. Let's keep an eye on Absy, sitting second in the championship as it stands. Top of the championship. He's very hard on them. He's very fast on them hards. Snacks he's always the same every qualifying sessions. I'm in a VC in Senna's Discord if you want to chat. I might come across in a minute. We'll come across in a moment. Could be the driver chat of the day, couldn't it? For a snack. So here we go. So Absy on his first flying lap of Q1, 10 minutes 30 seconds remaining. The guy's just rapid in this game. He is very rapid in this game. Indeed. So, as I say, coming round the hairpin, down the long straight towards the final chicane comes Absy for his first flying lap. Let's see what he does. While we've been talking, AJ has just put in a 1:13.198. Joe Reed's put in a 1:13.003. Absy comes across the line and does a 1:14.15, 1:15.602. Have we got other outlaps? We've got Arsenal Dragons is on an outlap, just coming into his first flying lap of the afternoon or the evening. As he skips around the McLaren of UK Ian. Always need to be very aware of these guys. Your car has 5 laps of fuel in for some reason. They always do, I think. And they in what's it? So, as I say, Arsenal Dragons coming down towards the hairpin. Around the hairpin, keeps it tight. Good exit, minding that wall on the outside. Planted my car into that many a times before in the past, so you just got to be aware of that one. TJ, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, dude. And then down towards the chicane and across the line comes Arsenal Dragons in a 1:15.112. Puts himself currently 14th position. So as it stands at the moment, we've got Snacksy sitting at the top of the table. E69 F1 taking a second out of Absy on a set of medium tyres. Or just over 4/10 of a second, should I say. So very good to see a new name up there. We are currently on board with Sterling 060, other Mercedes driver. Let's just keep an eye on what Sterling does. I think he's on an outlap at the moment. Or is he on an in-lap? He's on an in-lap. So as it stands, so we have got UK Ian. I think he's on is he on a flying lap or is he on an outlap? He's on an outlap. So let's keep an eye on. Oh, did he just hit the wall? Did he just hit the wall? Did he, was that the game? Not sure what happened there. So anyway, on board with UK Ian in the other McLaren. Let's come across. As he comes across the line into turn 1, around turn 2. Nice. Nice and tidy as always. Into the 3 and 4 using both curbs. Don't use too much though, because you do get done for corner cutting penalties on that corner. Around turn 5 and 6. Fast on the exit. Use all the road. Oh, around the Williams. I think that was a Williams. Looked like a Williams. Down towards the hairpin. Let's see. Keep it tight. Missed the apex there. Really should have been a little bit tighter on the entry. Down towards the start finish. Looks like a quick lap. Has to get this turning right. Looked like he cut the hairpin there, so probably had his lap deleted right at the end. IRL Snacks is now out on a set of mediums, so we'll keep an eye on him. Let's go down the grid to Turbo. Fatal Shot at a minute has not registered a lap, nor has Hansen. So let's keep an eye on these guys down the. We've got 5 minutes to go in Q1. It's interesting, Exotic. How you doing, buddy? So, as you say, we'll stick with the guys that are at risk of elimination, and then as we work our way up the qualifying sessions, we'll pick up the top 10. Yes, Exotic, mate. I'm very good. Hope you're doing well, buddy. So, as you say, Turbo at the moment is sitting in the last position of the elimination zone, and we just want to keep our eyes on Turbo. Then we'll jump to Your Lamb, Arsenal Dragons, to Smokes and Fatal Shot, Hansen as well. Hansen and Fatal Shot haven't done a lap yet. Either they're very confident Ian, UK Ian, purpled on sector 1 and 2, but got the last corner wrong. First and last game of Siege. So Turbo comes across the line. Can he put in a better lap? He stays 15th. So let's drop down to Fate. Let's jump on board with Fatal Shot as he comes across the line to do his first flying lap of the session. This will be interesting as he's only got 2 laps to do. 2 laps that he could probably fit in with the time remaining, maybe 3. But he's going to stay out on the same tyres, so we just need to keep an eye on him. See what happens here. He's back. Another controller player within the community of the DSL League. There's a good few quality controller players in this championship, so it's very, very good to see. Very respectable as well. Some very fast controller players. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. Don't think that's going to affect anybody. I think that's probably just people letting each other by. Oh no, there was a Williams at the end of the pit straight there, and it could be E69 F1 as retired from the session. Fatal comes across the line Stays in 20th place, unfortunately for him. Will he do another lap, or has he used all his ERS? Is the question. Messed up the corner. Lost 2 temps. He can't do that to BH. I'm not sure what you're talking about, buddy. So, as I say, we have got 1 minute 47 left of this first session. As it stands, Turbo, your lamb, Arsenal Dragons, Smokes and Fatal all at risk. Fatal's had his lap deleted, so he again has done another, probably cut a corner somewhere. He retired in the pit. Okie dokie. That's interesting. As I say, it's not my rules. I'm just a commentator. I'm not paid to I'm not paid to make decisions on this one. I'm here to commentate and commentate only. So we are on board with VXR as he comes across the line and does a 1:13.394. So he has improved a little bit, puts himself to 13th place, gives himself a small amount of breathing space. We have got Turbo, looks like he's on another outlap, so we'll keep our eyes on him as he is currently at risk. I just work here. Did Senna say we were paying you? No. I do this for the love. I do this for the love for you guys. Just do it for the love, mate. That's all it is, Dean. But you can pay me in pies and biscuits. I'm quite happy for that. So, let's stick on board. Turbo has actually got the checker flag, so it looks at the moment Turbo will be eliminated from this session, unfortunately. Your Lamb is in the pit, so he will be eliminated. Arsenal Dragons has lost a front wing, so he is also eliminated. So Smokes is eliminated, and unfortunately for Fatal Shot, did not register a time due to going over or utilising track limits. So, as it stands for the moment, yeah, I'm on my it's on my widescreen tonight, guys. So the reason you've got bars top and bottom is it's on my widescreen TV. So I do apologise. If it's annoying you, I do apologise. I could make it smaller on my screen, but it looks pants. Just think of it as being in a cinema watching Formula 1. So there we have it. There's the that is Q1 over with. E69 F1 is top one of 111. Snacks for second, Senna third, UK Ian fourth, fifth is Hanson, Lara Gaming, Doc Strange, Sterling, James Mason, Absy, Joe Reed, AJ, VXRTU, Silver Hedgehog, One Kidney Jim, and unfortunately the eliminated drivers are Turbo, Your Lamb, Arsenal Dragons, Smokes and Fatal Shot. So they are the eliminated drivers for this session. Who's ready for the car reveals for February? Oh man, I can't wait. Honestly, cannot wait. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Going to be absolutely amazing. There's going to be some interesting cars to be released. So here we go. So we are into Q2 already, and we have got cars out on track straight away as always. Do you think Ferrari's going to do that again? Brendan, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, dude. Ferrari will be, it won't be that bad, Ferrari. Can't be. So, who have we got at the front of the pack there? It looks like an Alpine. Let's stick on board with the old... No, there's not. There's one. There's a... VXR is the first man out on the track. So let's keep an eye on VXR. The track limits are brutal. They are brutal, mate. They're brutal indeed. It's awful. This is a hard track for track limits. So we have VXR coming across the line to do the benchmark lap in the Alfa Romeo. Let's see what VXR can do, and let's get the commentary. Snacks is doing his infamous "I'm out on the hard tyres," so let's keep an eye on him for the moment as well. See what he's going to do. But as it stands, we have got 15 drivers. We've got a few in the pits as it stands. So VXR comes around the hairpin, down the back straight towards the end of that one. A perfect overtaking position here. I'm expecting during the race lots of overtaking to be done on this on that hairpin. So we're hopefully going to get some good racing with a bit of luck. So VXR comes across the line with the first lap of the session with a 1:12.730. Very respectable lap. Following him across the line is E69. We have also got Joe Reed just about to do his first lap. UK Inputs in a good lap. Joe Reed 1:13.907. Let's jump on board with Snacks while he does his second lap of the in them hard tyres. Will them hard tyres hold out? The other McLaren moves out of the way. Let's keep an eye on Snacks. It looks like he done a bit of a slower first lap this time. It does amaze me when these drivers do these strategies. Track limits caught you out, Brendan. They're awful. Awful on this track. The last chicane's absolutely unbelievable. So as Snacks comes down the back straight into the last chicane and across the line with a 1:12.779, fast enough to put himself into P3. It'd be interesting to know what sort of presets everybody is running tonight, just to get a flavour for the setups on this circuit. Ready for so Anyway, let's go out and see who else is out on track at the moment. Looks like we have a Ferrari just about to cross the line for with James Mason coming across the line, a 1:13.301. Preset 3 for Lager Gaming. So we've got Doc Strange just finished his first flying lap. He's on a set of mediums, so will he go for another one? No, he can't because he won't be able to because he's got no ERS. One Kidney Jim has done 3 laps already in this session and obviously hit track limits 3 consecutive times. A lot of 4s and some 3s. Very interesting. So, a 0 practice, so didn't want to risk it. That's fair enough. It's very difficult to get the practice in and do your and sort of do your normal stream and stuff like that. So I completely understand and do what you need to do. You can't practice every single track all the time. And if you're like some people that are racing 2, 3, 4 different games. So we've got Joe Reed doing another lap. So let's keep an eye on Absy. Absy is not put in a lap yet. We've got a couple of guys in the last 5 that have done some laps and have actually had them laps wiped off the board due to track limits. So we'll keep an eye on them guys. One Kidney Jim, Silver Hedgehog have both done 3 laps and both had their laps wiped out as well. So let's see what is going to happen here. So Absy keeping it tidy. Would like to say that Absy's been putting in the practice, but I know he's been racing a lot of F3 as he jumps the corner. So who else have we got on an out lap? Joe Reed has just done another flying lap, and that is 6th place for Joe. Snacks is on an out lap, is he? Snacks is on an out lap, or he's on a flying lap, should I say, on the medium tyres this time. So let's see what he does. We've got E69 just going on to a set of softs. Snacks comes round the last hairpin and he comes across the line and does a 1:11.8 on a set of mediums. Great lap by him. But one great thing about presets, and we've discussed it before, is that you do get some really good close times for people to race. So it does keep the pack a lot closer together. Probably what these cars are also designed for. There's someone spun there. That is a Haas. That looks like Hansen. There's a spun in a really awkward position. Looks like he's Austin Powers going back and forth there. Hopefully he hasn't got any major damage to his car. Drop you an invite, yeah, no problem. I can't see it in a minute. So let's keep an eye on Silver Hedgehog. Let me know when you're loaded up. So E69 has just done a lap on the softs and has not improved on his time, I don't think. So the track is starting to ramp up a little bit. You're not online at the minute. When I see you, mate, I'll invite you. Let me know when you restarted your game. So Silver Hedgehog comes across the start-finish line and puts in a 1:14.434. Moves up one position. We've got 3 minutes left of this session. Hansen has just done a 1:37.516. That's obviously his lap where he spun. So at risk at the moment is Doc Strange, Silver Hedgehog, Absy, and Hansen. The one who's just a bit of a shock at the moment is Absy. Right down there, obviously struggling with the track limits as well. We'll just see if we can get Ian back on. He's still not there at the minute. There you go. So, as I said, we have got E69 has just gone across the line and done a faster lap in the Alpine. Let's keep an eye on Absy at the minute. So 2 minutes 16 left, and we have got we have got 2 minutes left of this session. So I was just watching as Absy come round turn 3, 4, 5 and 6. This time gets the chicane right there where he cut across the track last time, down towards the hairpin. Keeps it fairly tidy down the back straight. He comes to the chicane, so he doesn't come across the line. Comes across. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. As he comes across the line and does a 1:12, puts him 8th. But now we're getting down to the business end. We've got Hansen on an outlap, so let's keep an eye on Hansen as well. And see what he does. Oh, well, we just switched. There we go. Hansen now on his flying lap. We've got 29 seconds left of this session. Silver Hedgehog is not coming back out. He's still in the pits. Sterling is not out. Joe Reed is not out. UK Ian is not out. Senna's not out. And E69 has retired in the pits again. Not sure why. Maybe he can spread some light on that for us. As I say, we come into the business end now of Q2, or business end of qualifying in Hull. Hansen trying to get himself out of Q2. Snacks does the fastest lap of the session so far, 1:11.180. Hansen is on for what looks to be a fairly decent lap, actually. As long as he doesn't ride any track limits, you can't really tell, unfortunately. Hansen comes across the line and does a 1:12.2, so he puts himself up into 7th and actually puts Abzi on the limit. And I think unless VXR he's on a... No, I don't think he's on... No, I think he's going to come into the pits. So Abzi just scraping through by the skin of his teeth, because AJ put in a great lap there. So 0.3 of a second separates at 10:11.12. That's amazing times. One Kidney Jim, Silver Hedgehog, Doc Strange, VXR and AJ all out of Q2. Well done, guys. So that is the end of Q2. We will get confirmation of the results shortly. So there we have it. So we have Snacks leading the way with a 1:11.18, followed by E69. Senna missed that lap with a decent 1:11.861. James Mason up there with a 1:11.865. So, UK Ian 1:11.904. Joe Reed as well. Hanson in 7th. Lager Gaming in 8th. 9th is Sterling. Abzi in 10th. And then unfortunately the guys that are out are AJ, VXR, Doc Strange and the Silver Hedgehog. Unlucky for them guys. Good effort. An absolute dreadful few laps then, just kept invalidating on the last corner. Oh man. Fuel costs you. I don't know if it's usually like that, if I'm honest, Andy. I don't remember, if I'm honest. I said you was out. One Kidney Jim. You're out. You're out. So we are into Q3 for this Canadian Grand Prix. It looks to me as if the sky is getting a little bit dark. Have we got rain coming for the race? A very unsafe release there by the Alfa Romeo team as well. So here we go. Let's jump on board with Lager Gaming, as we haven't seen a lap from him yet. That's very strange, Andy. So the Ferrari, you're Ferrari, aren't you, Andy? Are you Ferrari or are you Alfa? Yeah, you're Ferrari. So, as I say, we are now into Q3. Everybody, all bar Hansen and E69 F1, out on the track. All I'm going to say to that is the Ferrari strategy board messed up again. So, as I say, we are on board with Lara Gaming, coming into his first flying lap. In front of him is one of the McLarens. Behind him is one of the McLarens. Let's get the details up of tyres and the lap data as well. everybody out on soft tyres. No one taking any risks on the hards and mediums in Q3. So comfortably so far for Lager, comfortably through to Q3. So just waiting for the cars to start coming across the line to start their first 5 laps of this Q3 session. These are your remaining 10 drivers: Absy, Joe Reed, Ian, UK Ian, Snacks, Lager, James Mason, Hanson, Sterling, E69 and DSL Senna. And away we go for Lager on his first flying lap of this Q3 session. Joe Reed puts in his first flying lap. Senna has just come across the line and done a 1:12.176. James Mason a 1:12.033. We're getting some faster laps coming in as it stands. So there are your benchmarks. Lager using all the road. He comes down the back straight down towards the start finish. The fast chicane, the right left hander. Not amazes me that how fast these cars can go through that chicane. Not hit that wall. So Lager comes across the line and does a 1:11.690. Great lap from him. So he is currently fastest in this session. Let's keep an eye on E69. We haven't actually caught anything of this person as of yet. This guy as of yet. So let's keep an eye on him as he is on his outlap for this Q3 session. Hope to gain a few places in your first race. Yeah, good luck, buddy. Do Alpine proud. You can race my one if you want tomorrow. So here we go. So across the line. Oh, very close to the wall there as well. E69 comes across the line and starts his first flying lap. With the session. Looked like there was a glitch there. It does a purple sector 1 or an E69. As cuts the corner. So we've also got Snacks out on what looks to be his first flying lap. Let's keep an eye on Snacks as E69 abandoned his first lap. There's a glitch there. There's a glitch there. How does that work then? And that's confused me. So E60. And that's confused me because he went off the track. Silver Hedgehog has left the session. So Snacks is currently leading the way in this session with a 1:10.732. 4 minutes remaining. Surfers are being a bit pants, to be honest, mate. Servers are not running the greatest tonight. That to me looked a bit ominous, but as I say, can't really say anything because it might have been the servers. So Senna is out on the track. So let's see. Let's keep an eye on Senna. Had a great race last week. Unfortunately for him, just had a little bit of a spin and lost his way. Went on the strategy. Had the right tyre strategy as well. I was really rooting for Senna last week to get a decent result. Unfortunately, just all went a little bit wrong towards the back end of the race. So here we go for Senna as he comes across the line and does a 1:14.1. Is that his this is his out, this is his lap now, isn't it? So here we go. Such a tight technical track. Really difficult to get right some of these turnings. You've got to get onto the curbs, the right curbs at the right time. Snag driver of the day, he's got 20th. So Senna coming around the hairpin. The track looks like it's rubbering in very, very well. You look at the shine on the track all of a sudden. It's really rubbering in. So what can Senna do as he comes across the line and does a 1:11.3. Good lap from Senna. Puts himself on the front row. Originally on the front row. But we have got Joe Reed up there again. Snacks is on a new set of tyres. So let's keep him. Ian looks like he's retired. I'm not sure what happened to Ian. He says he hates his track, so I'm guessing it's not a good sign when he says he hates the track. So 1:39 left. We've got Senna probably on his in lap right now. We've got Joe Reed, looks like he's on an out lap. No, he's on an in lap as well. He's 69. Looks fast, like they're going fast. Looks like it could be on an out lap. So just flicking around. Sterling in the pits, so he won't be going no faster. Hansen also in the pits. UK Ian is starting 10th place as it stands. James Mason, is he on an out lap or is he on an in lap? Let's keep an eye. That shine on the track, the rubber shine. So here we go. This is the out lap for this is James Mason's last attempt. Joe Reed also retired, so let's keep an eye on James. Doesn't seem to be many people on fast laps. Keep an eye on James, the current championship leader. Nice and tidy. through turns, I think 5 and 6, down to turns 7 and 8. Again, very tidy from James. Snacks does a 1:10.481, so he goes even faster. What can James do? E69 has just put in an even faster lap and done a 1:10.4, so he has taken pole position. But what can James Mason do? Will he grab the final front row position? Looked like he could be on for it as he comes across the line and does a 1:11.766. So betters his position by 2. Absy, is he on a flying lap or is he? No, he's not. So I think as it stands, we've got E69 at the front row of the grid, 1:10.473. Snacks with a 1:10.481. Senna with a 1:11.355. Joe Reed with a 1:11.405. Lager with a 1:11.690. James with 1:11.766. Absy with 1:11.908. Is who's an e-sporter? Oh, what, E69? Fair enough. Don't feel confident around this circuit or at all. Couldn't risk anything. Hey, if you can drive around at the sort of speed you're driving around at, it's all about consistency. You don't have to be the fastest every single lap as long as you're consistent. So there we have it. There is your top 10 from this race. So E69, first race I've seen this guy race, sitting at the top. Snacks second, Senna third, Joe Reed fourth, Lager fifth, James Mason sixth, Absy seventh, Sterling eighth, Hanson ninth, and UK Ian bringing in your top 10. Let's see what they do. So we will have a formation lap for the drivers to get their tyres warm. We are at the Canadian Grand Prix at the Gilles Villeneuve circuit. We'll go through your starting lineup as they go round for the formation lap. Hope everybody is doing very, very well. So everybody will be sorting out their strategies right now. Who's going to go long on the first stint? Who's going to go short? Are we going to have some free stoppers as well? Are we going to have some people starting on the soft tyres and then going long? What is the strategy going to be for this race is the question. So, as we say, we'll go around the grid. So leading all the drivers round is E69, followed by Snacks, who has had another great qualifying session. Senna third, very good qualifying session for him in third place. Joe Reed fourth, another very consistent qualifying from him. Lager fifth, James Mason in the Ferrari sixth, Absy in the Red Bull seventh, Sterling eighth, Hanson in the Haas ninth, UK in 10th in the second McLaren, AJ in the second Ferrari 11th, VXR in the first Alfa Romeo. Next to him is the other Alfa Romeo of Doc Strange. Then we have a Silver Hedgehog in the Alpha Tauri 14th. One Kidney Jim in the Alpine, 15th. Turbo in the first, Williams 16th. Next to him, we have got Your Land in the other Williams. Arsenal Dragons in the second, Aston Martin 18th. Sir Smokes in the second, Mercedes 19th. And at the back of the grid is a Fatal Shot in the second, AlphaTauri, as E69 brings everybody to the grid. As he's getting his tyres warmed up, and he's pointing that car towards Snacks. So one of the trickiest things to do is to get your car moving in a straight line. We're getting a few disqualifications, so they all will be reset. As E69 and Senna both managed to point their cars towards the right, and here we go. 2 red light, 3 red light, 4 red light, 5 red lights, and away we go. Senna gets an absolute flyer of a start as he is straight alongside Snacks, and into the first corner we come. Do we get everyone round cleanly? It looks like we have everybody round clean first for the first corner. Oh, there is somebody there. That's Turbo has spun in sector 1. As we have E69 followed by Senna, followed by Snacks, followed by Joe, followed by Abzi, Lager Gaming, Ian making up 3 places already, Hanson in the Haas on 8th, BXR, James Mason and Doc Strange. There's been a lot of shift around. Sterling went a little bit backwards from the start. AJ, One Kidney Jim, Fatal. So we have got everybody coming through as Arsenal Dragons comes through and locks up and manages to hold that position. Then we've got Sterling, who's that, Sir Smokes and Silver Hedgehog side by side as we come across the line to complete lap 1. And we've already had a change in position between Snacks and Senna as well. So as it stands, after the start, we have had James Mason drop down 4 places, Sterling drop down 4 places, Silver Hedgehog drop down 4. UK Ian's gained 3 as we've got Doc Strange. Looks like he is flashed out in turn 3 or 4, I think that is. Disaster for Doc Strange there in the Alfa Romeo. And we've got a safety car also in, sector 2, we've also got a yellow flag. Let's keep an eye on these guys at the front of the grid for the moment. We've got lots of people moving around all over the grid. As E69 comes across the line to complete lap 2, followed by Snacks, Senna, Joe Reed, Abzi. As UK in 7th place is very difficult track to overtake this one. You've got to pick your moments. James Mason, Joe Reed has gone down the line. Not sure what's happened to Joe. Has he had a spin or something? So lots of changes. Fatal was jumped up 7 places as well. He is absolutely flying along at the moment, Fatal. So let's just keep an eye on. Let's watch this guy for a moment, as he's absolute flying along the track. Let's keep an eye on what tyres. Let's quickly go through what tyres are starting. So we've got the two Red Bulls are both started on softs. Senna, Fatal Shot, Arsenal Dragons, Turbo and Sterling all started on the mediums. The rest are on the hards. So One Kidney Jim just holding off Fatal at a minute. Fatal moved up 7 spots already. Not sure what's happened to Joe. He's dropped down 6 places. So we are, as we are at the front of the grid as it stands, as we are on, well, not on board, but we are with Snacks, as he has got pretty close to E69. Good start to the race. Lots of action. Smoke, as we will, as IRL Snacks here will get DRS coming down the main straight. Will it be enough to get him close enough? I don't think it will. It will pull him close, but will it pull him close enough? As he comes across the straight, the main straight, we'll get DRS again on the main straight. E69 managing to hold him off. We have Senna in 3rd place, a good solid start from Senna. Absy in 4th, jumping up 3 positions. Lager in the Haas still maintaining that 5th place, but coming up behind him pretty quickly is Ian, and then we have a good 3-second gap back to Hansen in the other Haas. So as I say, we'll go back to the 2 guys at the front for the moment and see if Snacks can get a little bit closer on this turn. As Fatal, while we're talking, has got past One Kidney Jim, and One Kidney Jim has lost another place as well by the looks of it. He's managing to hold, as it stands at the moment. E69 is managing to hold Snacks at a fairly decent gap. As I sent you an invite, E. So, as it stands, Lager is right up behind Absy. I forgot there's 3 DRS zones on this track. We just went in one. Not sure what camera this is. As a Lager comes down towards Absy into the hairpin. Good move there, Absy. It looked like he overshot the. Looked like he overshot the hairpin and let Lager go back down the inside. Good move by Lager there into the start-finish straight. Now Absy will have, I know it's a double DRS zone, isn't it? On this, I forget. We're on lap 7 of 35. Just keep an eye on them times all around the track. There's lots of action all over the place. Good start to the race. So Lager looks like he's pulling out a little bit of time on Abs here. We've got E69 and Snacks at the front of the grid. They've now got a 3-second gap over over Senna. Senna's got a 3-second lead over Lager. Lager's now pulled out a 1-second lead on Abzi. UK Ian in 6th place has got Hansen approaching him. Just want to keep an eye on him. On these guys, VXR is also coming up behind these with James Mason as well. So we've got a bit of a 4-car train starting to appear. And Joe Reed sitting in 10th. And we've got a big gap back to AJ, who's 3 seconds. And behind him, 3 seconds behind him is Smokes. Followed by One Kidney Jim. Fatal Shot has dropped back behind him, so he must have had a little incident. Arsenal Dragons, which is behind them. Your Lamb. Silver Hedgehog. Turbo and Sterling. And as I say, as it stands at the moment, we have just lost Your Lamb as well. And we will have, I think, the first safety car of the race. Not sure where he's crashed. Hopefully we'll pick the safety car up pretty rapid. It looks like there's going to bring these guys all back together. So as it stands at the moment, we're going to have some mixed strategies going in here. We've got a lot of pit stops happening already. So let's see what is happening at the moment across all these pit stops. So Senna has gone in for a stop over to the hards. We've got Abzi also going over to the hards. Hansen looks like he's swapped back to mediums. Joe Reed also on the mediums. AJ on a set of mediums. Arsenal Dragon on a set of mediums. And Silver Hedgehog all on a set of medium tyres now. Zach, how you doing, buddy? No, I am not racing in this one. I commentate for these guys, buddy. I can turn the penalty time on, buddy. Yeah. There's your penalty time as it stands. Yeah, I don't race in this league. I just commentate for them. I hope you're doing well, buddy. So, fair play, Adam. Fair play, mate, for doing that. So, as it stands on lap 10, we won't have the safety car in this lap. What we might do if the pack behind catch up. But as it stands, we're on lap 10 of 35. First safety car. It's been pretty good today to now. So we might get the safety car go in this lap because it looks like the pack have all joined up now. So we've got safety car in this lap. So it's only a short safety car this time. Let's give a few people some free pit stops. It just depends on the guys at the front are quick. Are very quick. Getting ready for the snowstorm that's going to hit. I hope we don't get a snowstorm. Not looking forward to it. So here we go, as E69 brings the guys across the line. Fatal Shot has another 3-second penalty. So E69 leading the way, followed by Snacks. Snacks has backed off a little bit. Lager challenging him. Didn't see what was going on there. Lager has got UK Ian right behind him. Let's keep an eye on these guys, as UK Ian has spun Lager. And unfortunately for him, he's now trapped in a really awful position and will be at the back of the grid. That will be looked at by the stewards afterwards. So UK, we have got Senna just overtaken UK Ian, who's now going to come back at Senna. I don't think he's going to make the move. Good driving by these two. Unfortunately, just then for a minute ago, we just had a little bit of contact. We'll keep an eye on these guys. Absy with a 3-second penalty now. We're getting penalties all over. We've got a 3-second penalty for E69. 2. Snacksy driving very, very cleanly. As it stands. So, unfortunately for Lager, he is now 7 seconds behind the pack, but I'm sure with the quality of driver he is, he'll be back towards the front. So we've got Absy and he's going to challenge now VXR. Is he going to try and get around him for the chicane? I don't think so. Lots of penalties. DRS has now been enabled again as Absy pulls out to the outside. VXR lets Absy go by. James Mason is next on VXR's. Well, VXR has now got James Mason directly behind him. He cuts the corner there. Need to be a little bit careful with them track limits. We'll keep an eye on these guys for the moment. Looks like we've had another spin from Turbo as Lager has overtaken him at the back of the grid. Yeah, I think he puts himself under a lot of pressure. So we've got there, just while we're watching, we have got Joe Reed just gone past the Mercedes of Sir Smokes. Good overtaking manoeuvre from him. Joe looks like he's now getting a little bit of pace again about him. Looks like he's a lot more comfortable on them medium tyres. As you can see, Joe is actually cruising up to James and VXR. James struggling to get past VXR a little bit here. Joe has cruised right up behind them guys. We've now got 3 cars and 2 of them with ERS, or DRS should I say. James is going to need to get past VXR and make a dive down the inside. He is holding up James massively here. as Joe has got a hell of a lot of pace. These two go side by side through the through the chicane down turn 1. Joe up the inside into turn 1. They're still side by side into turn 2. Some great racing by these two as Joe takes 7th place. Some very aggressive driving by Joe, but very clean driving as well. Good to see. That's enabled VXR to get a bit of a lead. We've also got Hansen has now come up behind these guys. So Joe will now probably drive up behind these guys. Up behind VXR and maybe drag James and Hansen along. Joe's got a lot of pace here. As at the front of the pack so far, we have got so just keeping an eye on these times across the course of the race. We are nearly at the halfway mark. So as it stands, we have got E69 has now got a 3-second lead on Snacks. He's got a 3-second penalty as well. Snacks is still second with a 3-second penalty. Senna just behind him, 2.5 seconds behind. Abzi is in 4th. So Ian in 5th. Joe has actually managed to get past VXR. Great move by him. VXR coming into the pits, which looks like his first stop of the race. As Joe has pulled out a bit of a lead. We've also had a change in positions with Hansen and James Mason as well. AJ moved up to 9th in front of One Kidney Jim, followed by Sterling. Arsenal Dragons has made up a few places at the moment, up to 13th place. UK Ian has just retired from the race. He's in the middle of the track. That's going to be a safety car there. That is the second safety car of the race, right there. What's up, E? You guys have been hitting the game hard a lot recently. So we have got another safety car. So we're going to get some pit stops now. Another round of pit stops. UK, or so should I say, Senna now in the lead of the race. He had a penalty. He had a pit stop a little bit earlier in the race, so he's on the set of hards. Let's go to the where the tyres are going to be right now. I'm not sure if Abzi and Senna will be able to run. Oh man, that's a shame, E. One of them things. You see what? That's why I came away from it for a little bit. It was getting to me too much. That's why I just do a couple of races a week now. Don't worry, man. It's just one of them things. It's a hard track as well. He was racing well. So, as I say, we are now on lap 18 of 35. I think we're going to have at least another lap or so with the safety car out. Maybe take a looking forward to it, Fatal. That's why I play multiple racing games, just to give me a different focus rather than this or these games. You guys are all super fast. You're all good at the game. I wouldn't say you want to back away from it. I just say you'd want to have a bit of a little bit of a chill, take a step back, reevaluate it. You're pushing all you guys are pushing yourselves really hard all the time. So it's just step away and go again. You know the track's inside out. You don't need to keep practicing them. Just go and just then go again, you know what I mean? So we are on lap 19 of 35. We are on lap 20 of 35. We've got 15 laps remaining of this race, and it's turning into a very tasty race. DSL Senna leading the way. I think we will have 100% safety car will be in at the end of this lap. We've got Senna leading the way on a 11 lap old hards, followed by Abzi. We've got E69 on a set of mediums. Joe Reed up to 4th on a set of mediums. Snacks up to Snacks on a set of, he's 5th place on a set of mediums, 2 laps old. James Mason also on a new set of mediums. The XR on a new set of mediums. Unfortunately for him, he pitted just before the safety car. You gotta do it. You gotta do it, man. Honestly, it's crazy. So Senna now controlling the pack down towards the last turning. So Abzi just got a 3-second time penalty coming to the last chicane. It's not what he would have wanted. Didn't mean to go on board there with Senna. So we have Abzi. We've got E69 diving up the inside of Abzi straight away on them new set of medium tyres. He's not going to hang around. That's what it's like, Dave. Honestly, it's a nightmare. So, Senna leading the way. I can't imagine it'll be too long before E69 finds a way past him, but let's see what Senna does with regards to defending the position. E69 is already right up behind Senna. Not even with DRS, he is absolutely, as he gets past Senna going into the last turn. So we've got Senna now E69 now leading from Senna, Abzi in third, Joe Reed in fourth. It looks like Snacks is going to overtake him as these two now go side by side into turn 1 and 2. Some very good racing by them two. As James Mason now is coming up behind Joe Reed. Joe is going to struggle on them 13 lap old mediums. It's going to be a difficult end to the race for him if he doesn't pit again. These guys just got to keep on pushing through. We got 22 laps of 35. So we've got 13 laps remaining in this race. This looks like Hansen has just gone past VXR. VXR is right up behind Hansen and comes back at him. They go side by side down towards the chicane. Who's going to yield first? As VXR pulls off a fantastic move coming into that turning. Fatal has just gone into the pits. Not sure what's happened to him. Is he just having he's serving a time penalty and going on to the hards with only 12 laps to go. Interesting strategy there from Fatal. Maybe expecting another round of pit stops. As we're back with One Kidney Jim and Lager. Lager back up to 12th place after his little mishap. Let's keep an eye on Lager as we get that odd camera view again from him. We're coming down to the hairpin. I'm sure Lager will be pushing as he looked like he was going to shoot up the inside. He's got great traction coming through that hairpin. As he now gets DRS on One Kidney Jim, he's using ERS as well. I think Lager said he was using default. He was using preset 3, so he will be using a bit more power. But you can see the traction that Lager has got coming through them bends. As behind them, One Kidney Jim has also been attacked by Sterling. Great racing by these guys. AJ next on Lager's hit list. Lager's got a hell of a lot of traction. As at the front of the pack we have got now. Let's go to the front quickly. As Abzi, Joe Reed has got James Mason just behind him, has he? There's lots going on as it stands. So Snacks is right up behind Senna. We'll go back to the penalties in a moment because they are going to come into play on this one. So Snacksy right behind Senna. This is going to be difficult for Snacks because he needs to get round Senna. Don't know, to be honest, mate. I might just leave it tonight. It depends how many people are on. I don't think many people are going to be on, mate. So Snacks has got a good run on Senna down towards the chicane. Snacks gets past Senna. Senna probably yielded that position. He's on 16 lap hard, remember. I think if the safety car had come out, it would have favoured Senna and Abzi on these hard tyres, as I do believe they would have got to the end. Unfortunately for these guys, I do think they'll probably have to pit again or hope for another safety car. So we have got a bit of a DRS train now starting to form behind Senna and Snacks as Joe dives past, or is that Joe? Joe has just dived past Abzi. Be interesting to see. Interesting. Oh, there's Abzi has had a little spin there. Oh, I thought just as well these cars ghost on this as Abzi smashes into the wall. He's having a right nightmare. It's the same place that Lager got spun earlier on. Let's get back down to the front of the grid. Let's go and see these penalties, because there's a lot of penalties starting to build up here. So as it stands, we have got E69 on a 3-second penalty as Joe looks down the inside of Senna. Got Snacks with a 3-second penalty. Senna, Joe and James currently all running clean as well. VXR just gets another penalty as we're looking. Hansen with a 3-second penalty. VXR with a 9-second penalty. Smokes with a 6-second penalty. AJ with a 9. Lager with a 3. Sterling with a 3. Kidney Jim with a 15-second penalty. We just had a bit of movement there with a few guys. I'm not sure if we had another spinner. As Joe has had a bit of an incident there as well. As James passes him, so I think it's time to say that Joe will probably be getting some new tyres. So let's go back down the track. We've got a few people here. So Lager looks like he's going to try and come round the outside of One Kidney Jim as he cuts back to the inside. That's again great traction on Lager's car as they have a little touch there. One Kidney Jim just come back out across the track. As Lager gets past him and moves up to 9th place. As next on Lager's hit list is Sterling. So after a bit of an incident earlier in the race, Lager has come from last to 8th. Great racing by him. So Abzi now down in 11th place. Let's see if he's had a tyre change now. I'd imagine he probably has. He hasn't. So Joe has gone in for a set of softs, so he'll be running them softs to the end. So what will Joe be able to do? Senna is still in 3rd place with a set of 19 lap old hards. Fair play to him. As we come up to lap 29 of 35. We'll see what's going to happen here as Abzi goes down the inside of Sir Smokes and nearly loses it on turn 2. Manages to hold it. Has to fight for that position again. So Absy now has got another penalty as well. This, I don't admire the marshals at the end of this race having to go through all these penalties. So lots of action all over the track. We'll just go through the current standings. So we have got E69 currently leading Snacks with a 9.7 or 10 second lead. Apologies for that. We have got Snacks. Absy's now just out of the race. Will that bring out a safety car? It has. That has done a few people a favour. Poor old Lager Gaming has just ended up with a drive-through penalty. So we are going to have some pit stops here for sure. Going on to the sauce, we're going to have a 2 or 3 lap shootout. This might actually do Joe Reed a little favour here. Let's see where he ends up after these movements. I think Senna will definitely go into the pits. Will the race leaders go in? So let's see what happens here. So E69 has gone in. Snacks is going to come in as well. I'm sure Senna, I'm sure all these guys are going to come in for soft tyres now. So we are going to have a mini 2 or 3 lap shootout. Yeah, I mean, serious. It's this is where the penalties come into play. One Kidney Jim has just decided to cause a little bit of mayhem amongst all this, and he's gone and he's not pitted, and he's decided to go. But one Kidney Jim has decided he's not going to pit, and is really going to phone a cat amongst the pigeons here, because he has got 15-second penalty. E69 has got a 6-second penalty. So Snacks behind him has got a 3-second penalty. So as it stands, Snacks only needs to stay within 3 seconds of E69. One Kidney Jim has a 15-second penalty. This is going to cause absolute mayhem. Senna is going to want to get past Jim as quick as possible here. I think we're going to have enough laps for a 2 laps, probably 2 laps. Had wing damage and it completely ruins you. Oh, James, that sucks, man. Lager's got to do a drive-through, so unfortunately for Lager, his race is probably going to be as good as over. We've got a few penalties here that are going to really cause a lot of hassle. It's going to be interesting. So with lap 35, or lap 32 of 35, will we get a safety car in here, or will it be another lap? Safety car is in this lap, so we are going to have 3 laps of racing. This is going to be interesting. So let's go through your pack. Let's stick with the leader, because this could be a real 1 lap or 3 lap shootout here, 2 lap shootout. So 69 E69 is controlling the pack here. Let's see what he is going to do as he brings up the pack quite slowly up to the line. And away we go. That's done Senna a favour, because he's probably going to get... Senna gets up the inside of Jim, but he is going to yield. As we've got another accident. Didn't see who it was. As we've got spinners everywhere right now. We've got spinners everywhere. Not sure what's going on here. There's a car planted in a wall. There he is, smokes. Right, let's get back to the front of the grid. All sorts going on there. So lap 33 of 35. Joe has slipped down the pack to 11th. So Senna has got back up to 3rd place. He is currently 3 seconds behind Snacks. If Senna can get back to within that time, within that 3 second mark, he will get on the podium as it stands. So E69 leads the way, followed by Snacks, who's just a second behind him. So as it stands with them two, they will be having a they will be swapping positions. Senna is 3.5 seconds behind Snacks, who really needs to keep it clean now towards the end of the race. We're on lap 34, 35. Currently, as it stands, Senna will get 2nd place. One Kidney Jim is doing a great job of holding up everybody in 4th down, but he has got an 18-second penalty, so he will end up towards the back end of this grid, unfortunately. Sterling's got another 3-second penalty, so we have got penalties all over the place as it stands. So we are coming now towards the last lap of this race. We will stick with the leaders, because we just do not know how this is going to end. E69 is pushing as hard as he can. Senna has dropped to within 4 seconds behind. So Hansen with another 3-second penalty. There is penalties all over the place. So here we go into the last few turns. We're coming down towards turns 7 and 8 into the chicane. E69 has led pretty much from start to finish this race, so a great race from him. Unfortunately for the penalties, will lose the race victory as it stands, unless the penalties get wiped. So that is down to the race marshal. I'm not sure what will actually happen here. So down the back straight for the last time into the chicane. E69 brings it home for the Canadian Grand Prix as a 9-second penalty, so he will lose another place as Snacks takes the lead victory. Senna jumps to 2nd. Snacks will come across the line 4th, but Sterling, as we see all the penalties now take place, James Mason jumps up to 4th. These penalties are going to just really change the grid right around. Unbelievable. We'll wait till the end of the race to find out what the actual just to wait to see what actually the final results are. Great racing by everybody. A very entertaining race. And good to see. So here we go. So as I say, Snacks comes in to take the win. Senna second, and E69 in third. Here are your final results of the race. Snacks winning the race. Senna second, E69, James Mason, Sterling, BXRT, Joe Reed, Hansen. Arsenal Dragons comes up in ninth. A great race from him, starting from the back of the grid. Fatal Shot in 10th also. Turbo 11th. AJ in 12th. One Kidney Jim 13th. 14th Silver Hedgehog. Lager coming down in 15th, unfortunately for him. 16th for Sir Smokes. Absy. So yeah, I think we end up Absy, or Sir Smokes, Absy, UK Ian, Your Lamb and Doc Strange. Great racing by everybody. Well done to all. So next race I think is Monaco. Round 9 will be Monaco. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you soon, guys. Bye bye for now.